888-971-SAGE, 888-971-7243, Larry Elder, ReliefFactor.com, studio next hour. Carey Lake, lead anchor, Phoenix, Arizona, for 20 years, is quitting her job. She says she can no longer do it because the news is no longer fair and balanced. She feels she's contributing to the problem because she cannot give the other side. I'm sure she's fielding a lot of calls, at least her agent is, from people that feel very differently. At least I hope so. We'll talk to her in the third hour. My guest is Dr. Carey B. Strom, seasoned gastroenterologist, associate professor of medicine at UCLA. Dr. Strom, you heard the surgeon say the studies show that masks aren't particularly effective. Is he right?
Stephen, are you still on the line?
No, he's no longer in the line.
Oh.
He's still listening,
I'd like to ask him if he wears a mask in surgery. Yes, masks are effective, and I would tell you that every person in Cedars-Sinai is wearing a mask, and masks do fight disease. He says we know that masks don't help. I don't know who he is. I'm not aware of that.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Strom, my mother's best friend, Ruth Jeffries, Mrs. Jeffries, is 92 years old. I have not gone to see her since this pandemic has started. I have been vaccinated. It was around 10 days ago that I had my second one. She has been vaccinated. Am I okay to see her?
Larry, you are in the exact same position as I am with my elderly mom and dad in Chicago. And the answer to your question is yes, and give her a big fat hug and a kiss.
I will. Second question, Dr. Strom. J&J, Johnson & Johnson, I understand, has worked with Merck. Merck tried to do a vaccine. They failed. Johnson & Johnson did. And Merck is helping them manufacture and distribute the vaccine. I've never seen two medical companies that are competitors work together like that. Have you?
No, actually, I was reading about that, and I understand that Merck is opening some of their factories to increase the production of the stuff. Good for them. There must be some good money in it for Merck.
25% of the military, Dr. Strom, is refusing to take the vaccine. What's your reaction to that? What should we do about it? Is that a concern?
That's a huge concern because the more people that are refusing, the more variants we're going to get, and we're going to keep this thing going and going and going. I don't really understand why people are refusing. They have some concerns or fear about the vaccination that are probably unjustified, about the anti-vaxxers. I just don't really understand, and I think they really need to be educated. I don't understand that, and I do believe there will be a time where the workplace will say, look, if you want to work here, you need to be vaccinated because you're going to be affecting your fellow workers. So we're all in this together. We are truly all in this together. I don't understand that, and I do believe there's going to be a mandate to get vaccinated to work in a specific business.
Give me your take on in-school learning. As you know, here in California, we've not had it. I guess the government has, the embattled governor has issued some sort of directive allowing some schools to open, but I'm not quite sure exactly what the status is right here in California now.
Yeah, I don't know that either, but I will tell you, I think a lot of it, you have the physical and the psychological. I think if the teachers are vaccinated, and now, my understanding is, as the beginning of March, teachers are aligned in this tier to get vaccinated. So I think when teachers are vaccinated, even though the transmission may be lesser in children, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable psychologically. And you do have to take into consideration their psyche because there's a lot of PTSD from this thing. So I think once the teachers get vaccinated, they'll feel more comfortable and schools will open, which is desperately needed.
I want to go back to the mask thing. As I said after Stephen, the surgeon, said that they weren't particularly effective, I said that when on March 8th, when Dr. Fauci, Dr. Strom, came on 60 Minutes and said, well, it might be able to protect you a little bit, but they're not giving you all that much protection. I said before that I thought he was not lying. Later on, he said he told a, pardon the expression, white lie because he didn't want there to be a run on this equipment when you guys needed it. But I thought he was acting upon the available science at the time. Am I wrong about that?
No, and I thought so too. And yes, I was a little bit surprised to hear that. But as I told you before, like in medicine, I mean, we get more data and more information on a patient. We may change our therapy the next week. So Dr. Strom, we only have a few seconds left. Why didn't Dr. Fauci just say that? We have more data, so I've now changed my opinion. Why didn't he just say that? I can't. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I can't comment on it. I don't know. But Fauci is a revered scientist, so I'm his fan.
Dr. Carey B. Strom, as always, Dr. Strom, thank you so much for taking the time. God bless.
Thank you, Larry.
You got it. Wow. Now, I never thought Dr. Fauci was lying when he said, well, I said that because I didn't want there to be a run on the PPE. I think he did that because he was acting upon what he thought was the available science at the time.